This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. And then you shall make your way prosperous, and then you shall have good success. Now, if it is God alone who makes you successful, why doesn't he do it to all of his children? It's because your decision has something to do with it. He says, you do this, and then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Touch yourself again and say, if it's going to be, it's up to me. Nobody else is going to live this for you. Your mama can't live this for you. Your daddy cannot live this for you. Every tub has got to sit on its own bottom. And so you've got to be able to do this thing yourself. The fact is that if there's anything in the world that is worth doing, we must not stand back shivering, shrinking back from the cold and the danger possibly there, but we've got to just jump in and paddle like crazy. You don't have the luxury of doing years and years of research and consulting with family and friends so long and calculating all of the risk and dotting every I and crossing every T that you wake up one day and you're 75 years old and you realize that you don't have any more time to even follow the advice that you've been gathering over the years. J.H. Newman said, fear not that thy life shall come to an end, but rather that it shall never have a beginning. If you're going to fear anything, that's what you ought to fear. Not that your life shall come to an end, but fear that it shall never have a beginning. It was A.C. Benson who says that the worst sorrows in life are not those in their losses and misfortunes, but in its fears. Your greatest losses come because of your fears. And if you really want something major to happen to you in your life, I want to give you 7 simple steps to use. Number 1, decide exactly what you want. Decide exactly what you want. In other words, be specific, because your mind cannot pursue a general goal. You have to have specificity. You can't just go after generality. I mean, a man can't just say, I want a woman, and he just goes after any woman. It doesn't know which direction to go. The will can only be engaged when it has something specific that it is going toward. You can't just have a general will. If somebody sends you into the restaurant and they just say, oh, just get me something to eat. I mean, what do you want? You want chitlins? You want oxtails? You want fried chicken? You want tofu? I mean, what do you want? I mean, there are a lot of options that are out there. So be specific. Decide exactly what it is that you want. Do you know that that's half the problem? Is that we've got people shooting and they've never taken time to aim.